Okay, so we're going to do some progress on campaign here, hopefully. We want to farm up all in Nightmare. We have our 6-star Kale, so we're going to farm that up. We're going to make a bit of progress here, hopefully, and we'll see how we get on. Because I need to level up food to level up the rest of my champions, because I actually have a horde of good champions, but we're having a bit of problem with actually having food. So because my champions are good, I'm lacking on food. So it's a bit of an issue at the moment, but we'll get there. Okay, so this is Nightmare now. So basically this is the game plan. I also have my own account on my phone here, so you can see me on the phone. So this is my free to play account that you can see on the screen here, and I also have my phone going with the Ice Golem tournament as well. So which I was just about to set up, and then I thought to myself, am I logged into that, or am I logged into the free to play account? So I'm afraid to do anything now in case I log out. So we're looking to get, we'll get through as many of these as we can. Now, I'd say once we start getting up to the boss and stuff like that, we're going to probably run into trouble. Kale is doing okay here, but he's just doing okay. So we need everything basically from campaign. So gear, leveling up champs, even leveling up Kale a little bit. He's 2 more levels to go to be fully 60'd. And the silver then from any crap gear as well. So that's where we are at the minute. And that's where we want to be. To be fair, didn't get through that one. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem. So we're already hitting a roadblock here. So I'm getting used to streaming. Apparently I need to have my bitrate up a bit more as well. So let's see if we can close some stuff down here to see if that would help. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to manual all of this stuff, which will be great fun. It'll be tough as well, to be honest. I think I'm actually going to bring this screen over here a bit more. That might do me better. There we go. I've also just realized that I'm going to need to have my glasses on if I'm going to be streaming here, because I won't be able to see the chat, which is a bit ridiculous. That's what old is for you, lads. For sure. Can't even see a screen, what, 18 inches away from me? Yeah, it is 18 inches, isn't that what they call? Anybody who's done tech support, they used to call it an 18-inch error. Was code for the problem was 18 inches in front of the screen. So it was a user error. That was it was the user that was the problem, not the technology. And we'll get a heal back up now just in time as well. This won't be just as easy as I was hoping. We may have to two-man some of these levels. Which is, it's crazy when you're coming from your own account, which I've had on the go for nearly 4 years, I think. Yeah, it would be. I think, yeah, God bless my poor fiance has never known a non-raid addicted Dottie, unfortunately. They both came into my life around the same time. Completely well, no. Not completely unrelated, I suppose. Both became a big factor in my life because of COVID. Although I think the fiance would have anyway. I'd like to think so. Yeah, so like these guys, they're just for leveling up. They're not there to supply anything really at all. It is just more bodies. And actually, I wonder, do I have Spirit Haste and what's the other one as well? There's two settings that would be good for me for this. For one's for downed allies and one's for allies killed, is it? Two masteries. One's definitely Spirit Haste. That's on the blue tree. And then on the damage, the red tree, he says, knowing full well that he's red-green colorblind. But I think it's the red tree, the first tree on the left. I think that one is... What is it? Don't know. And do you know what? Is the word Swift in it there somewhere? I think so. But like, it's crazy the grind that you have to do when you first start out is real. Especially like some of the other content creators have 260s already. I have just barely scraped together my first. Now, the thing is, I could probably push for another one quite quickly. But I don't know if that would be the right thing to do overall. It might be a case of short-term gains versus long-term gains or medium-term gains. So yeah, you have to be aware of that. And I think I've said it maybe in a couple of the videos as well. My issue here is not that I'm kind of nearly a victim of my mostly success. Oh my god, this one survived. because I've pulled good heroes, but they haven't been good enough to completely change my account. So you're realistically, when you start the game off and you're playing as your first character and going through the waves and all the rest of it, you're focused on building up your Kale, right? You get like War Priest and you get a couple of others here and there along the way, right? But ideally you want one good pull from all of the early shards you get, and then the rest kind of trash so as you can feed them and not feel bad about it. I got a load of people that have utility and it's tough because I have the likes of Fane, I have Nagorio, I have Faceless, I got the new, oh, that's it for me, curtains. I might have to go with a duo if this is happening. I think so. Oh, I thought I had Tabitha faster than that. There's Sushi. How's things, man? You doing good? Good to see you on. Welcome to my first stream. I'm just running through campaign here, so it's mad when you compare your own account to a starting account. I have the manual and I have the duo to get through the waves on Nightmare here. But I have to say, Tabitha is pretty good. I'm liking her a lot so far. So my books went into Tabitha as well. We were talking about various codes and getting champions and stuff like that. I managed to pick her up from the first 4 available events or events that were on. So she's actually doing pretty well, and I also got really lucky with her books. I had 4 books, and cheers, man. Thanks. I'm glad to have started. I decided I had a bit of downtime today, and I decided I'd get started with it. But yeah, I had 4 books, used the 4 books, and they all went into her A2 and her A3. So she has a really good kit for them to land in that, because the buffs are on the A2 and the revive is on the A3, and they're fully booked out, so I don't actually even need to put anything into the A1, although I might to get extra healing out of it. So let's revive, or let's buff myself up and see if we can't knock these out in one. Gotta tell you though, it's a slog. I wasn't expecting it to be just as tough. So still need to get that ignore defense gear and stuff like that when, or if we can start farming Centranos. That's going to be big for lots of players. I'm feeling my lack of account levels at the moment because I haven't been able to progress, obviously, in Doom Tower yet. So I'm only at level 37 and I need to get to level 40, I think, for Doom Tower. Now, I was looking at Nubs, and Nubs, I was, yeah, she really does have an amazing kit, I have to say. I'm loving it so far. Let's have a quick look. She's the only other one that I have fully ascended apart from Kale as well, so I might try and get more of her and either faction guardian her so she has more stats that way, or because we are doing a free-to-play challenge, I could empower her. It depends. I'll have to see what I'm going to do, but basically I just have her built as fast as I can and as tanky as I can. So tanky is very relative at the moment. But actually, can we put more stats in here? We might be able to get that up to 12. 11. Yeah, look, this is the way of it at the moment. I want to get that up to 16 actually. But yeah, as I was saying, her build is just like, the gear is non-existent, but I got the stuff in here. So increase attack and increase defense, 2 turns, and a revive on full cooldown. So very, very happy with that. Not a single mastery to be seen, but we'll at least survive anyway. Now, if I can get her just a fraction faster, she'll be faster than Kayle. So Kayle will have her attack up on for that AoE nuke at the start, which is what I want. So that's why she'll be the fastest champion next. Now I'm going to revive this one because I want the cooldown. So she gets cooldown based on her revive. No, Sushi, I'm in hard. Or not hard, nightmare. So I've finished normal, hard, brutal, and this is nightmare campaign now. So I've actually 3-starred all of hard and brutal and normal. And believe it or not, I'm not one of the fastest having done it. I only completed that yesterday evening, I think, or maybe today, maybe this morning. It's all a bit of a blur. I'm not going to lie to you. But definitely enjoying it so far. Going back to the new account really kind of gives you more appreciation for the game and all the intricacies of it. And like, realistically, it's the fun of building out stuff and progress and all of that. That's the best part of Raid. And we kind of forget that once we have an account of a certain level. Like my other latest video, I think maybe just uploaded, maybe just gone live there, is a team for the event dungeon for Queen of Hearts. And it's like 2 Calvalax, 2 Theodore, Elenarel, Drang, all stacked out. Yeah, it could be, but what I'm so I've stacked a load of speed gear. Where I'm lacking right now is food. So I need to farm up. Last night I spent a load of energy and gems as well. Yeah, I think I'd done 200 and something auto farm on stage on the boss on Palace of Aravia. So I got all the speed gear, and I also got all the mystery shards and all of the champions from that. So I have a good lot of Elfguard, and you can see I have what's her name? Is this Heiress? Yeah. So I have a load of Heiress, I have a load of Elfguard and all of that, and I have a load of this punter here. But I need to level them all up so as I can use them to feed up my champions, because let's see, you can see it better when I unclick. Like these champions here, I have a 60, a 50, and then everything else is at 40. So food is more important to get those guys up first. So leveling and progressing, getting silver as well. That's why I'm doing this, because it's the most effective for doing everything. And I'll also get gear from some of these levels too. So it kind of ticks all the boxes for me at the minute. But as well as doing that, then the stars from the campaign. So doing this fills up that, and we'll get some resources there too. So it's it's the best of all worlds that I can find at the minute. I'd love to just get stuck into farming dragon or whatever. I think I'm up to stage 11 or 12 on dragon. I'm up to stage 9 on Spider. Now, it's a case that if my teams were a bit stronger, and I just mean a fraction, I'd be farming Spider right now, because I have no accessories at all. 0. So hopefully when CVC ends, I hope we win, of course, and also hope that we get all the blood shield stuff, but it all lands in Dark Elves. So I did see some of the content creators, because I'm in that pretty much constantly. So the content creator chat for the free to play, there's a specific one. We have a few people asking how they're going to solo Scarab, or how they're going to get by Scarab in this rotation, and I'm just hoping that none of them remember that Blood Shield Ring is your friend there. So if we have Lifesteal and Blood Shield Ring on a Kale, we're good. So I just need some of those Blood Shield Rings to land on Dark Elves, and we're set. If I don't have Blood Shield on Dark Elves, I'm in big trouble. Actually, Dark Elves or possibly Skinwalkers would work, because I have Fane. And Fane will be able to do the poisons, so I'll be able to kill the boss that way. Can I do Dragon 13 now? I really need my glasses, man. I have to make that chat bigger. Yeah, I think possibly, I'm not sure. I think I can, once I get, like I say, once I do Spider and get some banners, get a ring, an amulet and a banner, get some more stats that way, I'll definitely be able to do Dragon 13. I think Dragon 13, the stats just went too far, so Kale misses too many poisons, and we just fall short that way. And I don't want to sink too much energy into Farm and Spider, because I don't think it's just the best use of my resources at the moment. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not playing the perfect game. There's plenty of creators way ahead of me there at the moment. It's actually shocking how far ahead they are. But it'll definitely be the next port of call once I have food done from here. And actually I should have changed over some of these champions, shouldn't I? Yeah, she's at 20, so this is a wasted run from a resource perspective. So ideally we would, ideally we'd level up maybe Tabitha. Not Tabitha, Sabitha, is it? And Tagwar. Make them more tanky. And Ugo as well. Make them more tanky. And we'd be able to take on Spider then. And once we have Spider done, we get all the equipment out of that. We'll go in and we'll do our Tavern and Elfguard. Oh, not Kale, no. What's happening here? There we go. Yeah, so once we have all of that done, as you can see, like I've nothing in the accessories at all. And that's down to me. That was a decision I made, was to sell off everything, because the silver was more valuable to me at the time. So going through campaign this way, I'll get all of these. Well, I won't get that for a while yet, but I'll also get silver and leveling done on the other guys as well. Now we have to see if we can take down Lord Chamfort. Savante, how's things? I hope I'm saying that right, Savante. Good to see you. If accessories are the issue, event dungeon while farming food. Yeah, it's actually a really good shout, and I was trying that, but I think I'm stuck just before 10. So I think on everything that I want to farm, I'm stuck just a level before it. But that could also just be my mentality. And I should maybe just decide to go for something. So at the minute, this is kind of just what I've decided to go for. I should have done a revive. Oh, let's do a revive just to give them something else to attack. That didn't work. How did she... Oh, block damage. Close to a second 6-star Savante. I have literally just got my first 6-star. It is so it's been so tough, and actually not tough because I've been getting crap, tough because I've gotten champions that are good and I don't want to feed them. So if I actually just bit the bullet and fed all of the champions that I have there, I'd probably be able to get another 6-star. I'd probably be able to do it today, all things being equal, but just the ones I have, I know they're going to pay dividends in just a little bit of time, so I haven't done that just yet. May not be the right choice, but we'll see. I did thankfully pull a not so great champion yesterday. I pulled Grimskin, so unless Ogre and Tribes pops up in the decreased speed, actually might have killed me here. No, we're okay. Oh, I shouldn't have went for him. He had a shield on. Okay, we're lucky. No, we're dead. Unless this all goes into Champfort. Good night, sweetheart. So we'll put Ugo out as well. Who am I planning as a second? Yeah, so I was just saying it to Sushi there a minute ago. It could be Sabata. It's looking like it might be Sabata at the moment. I think her kit's really strong. But I've Tagwar, I've Ugo, I've Fane, Wukong. Faceless won't be it. But I have some good options. So I'll just have to see. I think it has to be a support. So probably Sabata. Ruella is also a really good shout. She'll benefit from all of the stats too. Yeah, well, how's things not another roach? This is my first live stream. I think I clicked on it once before. So there might be a thumbnail around somewhere with no content behind it. But I haven't done any live streams before. So this is it. Welcome. You guys are all of the pioneers with Dahi Raids. And it's much appreciated, by the way. Yeah, as for Fane would be a really good shout as well, but I don't think I can go for damage again. I think I really need to focus on survivability. So maybe even my plan might be just getting a Sabata, Ugo and Tagwar up to 50 and then developing along after that. Yeah, she is. She's great. Ah, nice one, Roach. Thanks very much. Or actually, you're not another Roach, so I shouldn't call you Roach. Yeah, myself and Nubs, at least we speak the same language. We both have the Irish accent going on, except I think Nubs speaks a lot better. He's a lot more experience behind him for these type of things. He seems a good dude. I haven't been in touch yet, but he seems a good dude, I have to say. Okay, so one done. Where am I? I want to go back to leveling these bios. Yeah, level 50 is supports is going to make a big difference, Sushi. I have to say, I actually, funnily enough, weirdly enough, your name came to mind 2 or 3 nights ago, I think. Myself and my fiance were going to get some sushi. We were going to get takeout. Now, sushi in Ireland, it's not the place for it really, but there are some nice Japanese places local to where she is from originally. For whatever reason, I don't know why, there's a wee Japanese population there, and the stuff is really good. So it was gonna do it, and there was sushi there, and there was actually winter crab sushi was on the menu. So that's why I thought of you. I couldn't even remember what or why. I was just like, winter crab. Why does this seem so familiar? And it wasn't until I came home later on and I was in my account that I copped what was going on. And I think it was like Arctic crab or something like that in a noramaki or a whatever. I'm never sure which one is which when it comes to sushi. I've also messed up a bit as well, because I know I haven't progressed as much as I should have on the challenges. So I'm doing all of this stuff. I've progressed in the levels and I'm pushing the levels and all that, but some of the challenges haven't done yet. So I think I'm still on for the artifact and the dungeon challenges. No, for the artifact challenges on a new account, I'm still on the first rung of them. Because I just couldn't be dealing with going farming normal stage 1 tree 20 times to get a chest piece with percentage HP or something like that. So it'll probably come back to bite me, or it'll be a nice little resource that I've held in reserve. So hopefully the latter. At least Kale seems to be having an easier time here. No, I talked that into happening, guys. Talked it into happening, absolutely. The minute I say somebody's having an easy time or a good time, it always goes against me. Yeah, I agree. Once I kind of have, excuse me, once I kind of know what I'm doing and where I am, I'll be A-okay. Once I have kind of a few set pieces in place, I'll be grand. And to be honest with you, I'm actually all right at the minute, but for anybody playing Raid, I'm way ahead of the normal curve, if that makes sense. For anybody who has experience in playing Raid, and especially some of the creators, I'm way behind the curve. So, like, you'll see my name up on some of the leaderboards, especially faction wars and stuff like that, because that's one thing I was definitely happy about how I tackled, because when I was building Kale, I kept all of the dark elves I came along and leveled them up to be the food at 50. So I was able to 3-star a lot of the early stuff on dark elves without any issue, because I was able to fill that up. So that was nice now. Now, the next kind of Brucey bonus I'm going to have is going to be from CVC. So that's the other thing. I want to collect Alice tonight. No, I'm gonna die. Okay, we're still up. We're still up. These are the wrong. Let's see, where can I? No. Yeah, wrong affinity. So he needs support in here. Wukong will be right affinity for them. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was saying. My next lot of resources are going to come from CVC, so I'll be looking forward to getting those and getting some food. Yeah, they were, and actually, I had a video. They're still targeting Wukong, even though they're force. Okay, oh well, one of them's blue. Yeah, the glyphs are very good, but also the materials for the forge. So I forged some perception stuff. Perception obviously going to be massive early on, but one of them rolled out to be a boot, a 5-star boot, and that was like the best thing that could have happened to my account early on. It helped me a hell of a lot, especially because I have a lot of the champions that are, they need accuracy. So Kale needs accuracy. Wukong doesn't necessarily need accuracy, but because he's the only stripper I have and he has the block buffs and that, it's not bad to have it in there. But then I have Ruella, I have Ugo, I have Fane now, but I didn't have her then. So the accuracy and speed bonus from stuff like that is massive. It's just if I could get a consistent source of getting those in, and yes, faction crypts is that consistent source, but it's not farmable, if you know what I mean. There's only so much you can do there. But if it was like a dungeon where I could kind of pour more resources in, I'd definitely be going for something like perception. It just ticks so many boxes. Yeah, I think generally I seem to get the first level or two of all of these dungeons, and then I need to bring in a duo or even a trio for the end. But anything that's a poor affinity matchup, I pretty much need support straight away. I have Wukong in lifesteal as well. Now, I might actually take him out of that and put Ruella into it, because Wukong's going to come back to life anyway, because now I have him at 3-star ascended, whereas before I didn't. So it was actually a big problem, because before he has that ascension, he is so damageable. So actually, that's what I'm going to do next, is rebuild Wukong for no survivability and just maximum damage. I'll take the lifesteal off him and give it to Ruella. Good thinking, gang. Well done. I have... Who's arriving tomorrow? Not Annie. I always go to say Annie. Alice is arriving tomorrow as well. Or, well, it won't be tomorrow when I get up. It'll be tonight before I go to bed. So at midnight tonight is... I don't know where you guys are based. But at midnight tonight for me, it will be reset. So that means I'll be able to pick up Alice on the free to play. Now I did just see, I want to see what they're saying here in the clan chat, because we all jumped into, we have 2 clans going on. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense actually. So the guys are saying if you can get your max PO, like we're going to win CVC by the looks of it, but they're saying if you can already get max CVC, let's take her out. Actually, Tavern. Yeah, if you can already get max CVC points, don't pull Alice until CVC ends, because it's a waste. It'll inflate CVC points when you don't need to. So that's actually pretty smart. So shout out to, I think it was Crouching Grandpa. Yeah, Gramps 2025. So Crouching Grandpa, well done on that one. That's a good shout. And I'll show you why, because in our clan versus clan, we're getting on. Does this tell you what you're getting? It doesn't, just that they're rings. Okay, I can live with that. So hopefully we're going to get 4 of each. When do you get doubles? Yeah, I think you get doubles from some of those. But we're way ahead. We're going to win. So if we have personal rewards full, there's no point in pulling Alice, because that's just going to mean we have a harder matchup next time. So we don't want that. So he's actually quite right. So that's a good shout. But only if you already have your personal rewards, because I am just as playing on my own account in my own clan or whatever. Honestly, I just think CVC is the most overrated waste of resources in the game. I do not understand why people push hard for it. It is insane. You get back less than you put in every time. So it's not worth the resources. It's only worth it if you want to, bragging rights. That's the only reason it's worth it. Whereas if you're an early game clan and you're just doing your normal thing and all of that kind of thing, and you can win it through normal gameplay or judicious use of resources and stuff like that, great. Then it's worthwhile. But otherwise, no. I like, there's been so, like, especially for free to play players, because if you think about it, like, a lot of the stuff that you're going to use to spike your results, your score, your whatever, is going to be stuff that you can use during a fusion and stuff like that. So it really doesn't make sense to waste them there. I'm Dahi and welcome to my TED Talk on CVC. Yeah, because you just get back less. So it's rough. But definitely when you're coming up, you get a little bit more excited about the rewards for it. Especially when you look at an endgame player and here they are manualing through Nightmare Campaign. It's a little bit of a different buzz about it. Do you know what I should be doing here? I have built Ugo to be faster than Kale. So I should actually have Ugo on and have him debuff everybody and have Kale nuke them through. That might be a better way to go. But I'm liking that Wukong is a little bit of a... Oh, well, Affinity this time has Kale being the target. But Wukong is a bit of a aggro tank a lot of the time because he's weaker than Kale. So he's getting attacked first and you don't care if Wukong dies. So it gives Kale a chance to heal back up and all of that. Let's do this. And Wukong actually needs crit rate. He's disastrously far away from 100% crit rate. I won't tell you what it is because I'm embarrassed. It's 69. Nice. But yeah, that's there's lots of things to be done. It's having the resources and the time and the energy and silver and even pots, having pots and all of that kind of thing. The amount of time I spent trying to get pots for ascending stuff, like there's only 2 of my champions are ascended to their limit, and that's Kale and Sabatha. Kale could be dead this time. Where'll we? If we crit, we might be good. Okay, we did. No, we're good now. They're the only 2 that I have ascended to their max. It's bonkers. And actually, like when you're early on getting a Lego ascended, oh my goodness. It's crazy. It takes so much resources. I did just try and sell the Death Hound. That's not how that works. Come on, Kale, stop that. Toucher 1 was at 20. Elfgar. Oh, she's 3-star. She is. Come on, man. Okay, these seem to be spirits, so hopefully Kale will have an easier time. No, there's only 1 spirit there. That's no good. Basilisk coming back with the block damage on him is a real pain in the behind. The fact that, like, the block, you see? Okay, so the block the block buffs goes on him, but he dies, so it comes off, and then he revives with it on. So that's actually pretty nice. Basilisk is quite good. I don't know if any of you guys have seen. I know some of you have seen the videos I do with the top 10 most powerful. Basilisk somehow, according to the optimizer, got in first place, or not first place, in the top 10 for force. Maybe just because of how high the blessing was that I had with him, but he got into the top 10. And he's not bad. Like, he definitely is not doing the nukes. That some of the other guys were. So, like, the optimizer is correct in the numbers it pumps out, but not always correct in how that translates into reality. Yeah, that's actually true. A decent heal reduction character early on in the game for the Spirit Potion keep is massive. I did have Sentinel, who was... Oh, wow. Yeah, Sentinel was filling that position for me. Sentinel was actually really good, but I had to bite the bullet and feed him. So he's a pretty nice rare. Brings heal reduction, provoke, and was it decrease attack maybe? But he was very, very good. Once you ascend him past 3, he has 100% heal reduction. He starts off with... oh, that's a sheep instead of a kill. He starts off with 50% heal reduction, and you send him past 3. I'm just looking at Kale's health here, and is he going to get another turn? Yeah. Do I want to do that? Rhine Beast. Okay, cool. So having that for the Spirit Keep early on, you're dead right. It is so handy. By the way, guys, how is the stream coming across? Is it okay? Because I got an alert that from YouTube somewhere that my latency was too low. So I haven't had a chance to muck around with all the settings just yet. So just let me know if it's coming across or if there's any issues with the stream as well, okay? Apart from like the main issue with any stream I'm going to be involved in myself. No, that's good night. Yeah, I think we'll need a full squad in for this one. What did I say? Oh, I didn't get any crit damage gloves anyway, so yeah, let's go with Tabitha and Ugo and start, and we'll just full auto that, I think. Give the L clicky hand a break. It's coming across okay. Good man. Thank you, Sushi. Stream is perfect. I'd try adding quite background music maybe. That's a good shout. Yeah, I have to do that. Unless you want to listen to some Raid Shadow Legends, that's about the most I have at the moment. I could add something, I'm sure, though. I just have to be careful with my sources, that's all. Because I did initially set up the stream from YouTube and then set it up from OBS. So I actually kind of had 2 streams going at the one time at one stage. Okay, we're on the boss. Need to pay attention. Oh, he's cheeky getting in that ally protect there, actually. Come on. Ah, nice strip from Wukong there. Yeah, I actually have. I've been on Sandstripe a couple of times, Savante, so I'll have to look into that. And I'll also have to check out, who is it? I know I have some downloaded stuff from a guy. What's his name? Heller. Something Heller. But he has a channel on YouTube, Gaming Senpai, I think. So I was using previously a lot of his stuff in my videos as background, but I just seem to always have a hell of a time balancing the audio with my audio as well. So even though I'd be hearing it quite low, when it translated through on the video, I was ending up being drowned out. Now, a lot of people would say that me being drowned out is an improvement, but it wasn't helping with what I was trying to achieve, so I left it by the wayside after a while. But yeah, I get what you mean. I'm actually very conscious of the quietness now, Samantha. but we'll I might go in and just turn on a little bit, a tiny bit of the background music from Raid itself. Because do you know what? I play Raid with the sound off all the time. And recently I turned it on for whatever reason. I can't remember. But it is so good. The score in Raid does not get enough credit. It's really, really good. I don't think we're going to survive this level of this dungeon, guys. No. Okay, so we're up to 3-1 nightmare. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Svante, yeah. Now, I've just put a touch on. I'll go to the next one because I had it at even that and it was drowning me out before. So let me know what that's like for you guys. Because if it's too loud, that's no use. Like, I can't even hear that in my headset. So I don't know what the story is there. I don't have it on mute. There we go, actually. Yeah, I agree, Sushi. And I've never been one really for watching streams. But I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying chatting to you guys. Now, the first few minutes when I was sitting here on my Todd, I was getting a little bit worried. I was going to find that difficult. Okay, this seems very loud now. So what is the volume level like for you guys now? Seems to be nearly all or nothing. Just wondering, do I have any controls there? I don't really. I think I have to set them up before the stream. You hear nothing, Sushi. Okay. Just my voice. A fate worse than death, Sushi. A fate worse than death. Okay, we have a bit there now. Let me know what that's like. I have to see if my source is actually coming from that. Hold on a second. There we go. What's that like now, guys? There we go. That's going to be quite loud for you. So let's lower that back down. Let's see, where am I talking and where is it playing? Okay, so maybe a shade lower. Yeah, it's just a hint in the background there now. So that should be it now. Just a little bit. Another chicken, that is huge. So I'm done with this, thankfully. Chicken is very nice. Can I upgrade anything? Oh. Oh, hello. I think that's the right shout. Oh yeah, that's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout at all. Sushi, some Celtic rock. Or maybe not quite Celtic rock, but we need one more of those. I think I'll go for that. Yeah, it's a 5-star. Yeah, I know exactly the type of thing you're thinking of. Sushi with the Celtic kind of background vibe. I'm picturing cozy tavern, fire lit, some lute instrumental music going on. Okay, I'm going to need her a lot more tanky. So I think the big thing for her, now that she's ascended, there's no use to me if she's dead, would be getting her gear leveled up a bit more. So I think the next silver I generate is probably going to have to go into her gear, because the build potentially is giving her a lot of stats because of how I have the optimizer set. It goes off the max stats of each piece. So Kale's gonna die. Are you doing it, Kale? Are you doing it? Get that decreased speed off him and he could be okay. We'll take you out. Yeah, so her stats with all the stuff maxed are going to be good, but her stats currently are very not good. She'll have good speed, she'll have good HP, she'll have more HP. Hopefully she'll get a nice extra stat on there. You can't roll HP or defense on that, can you? No, you can roll HP, so maybe HP percent would be lovely there. On this here, if she got defense, that'd be great. And again, defense percent or HP percent here would be massive, but she's also going to get it from just rolling that stuff up. And then, of course, the artifacts. So that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, Dragonair. I haven't played Dragonair. It's one of the ones that has avoided me, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see. I think I have to move away from campaign for a bit. After spending silver. So we have some arena stuff back. So let's go into arena and see what we can do here. .350s, Basher at 45 and an Alice at 48. They do not want me to use any of my moves. I'll take on this team. I won't say take out until not until the fat lady sings. Excelente. So ideally Tabitha would be going with the increased attack first, and I should have went for it anyway instead of messing about. And when she has her boots upgraded, she will go before. So it'll be, I think, in turn order. When it's done, it'll be, am I losing this fight? I'm going to lose this fight, aren't I? In turn order, when it happens, it'll be Sabata. I keep on saying Tabitha. Sabata, Ugo, Kale, Wukong. So I'll have my increased attack, increased defense. I'll have my decreased defense from Ugo, and then I'll have my two nukers. So that'll be perfect. Now the only other thing that I might try is a fast Ruella. So I might have Ruella in as the fastest champion as my turn meter booster, and that way she'll be able to do, if I specify champions and build them for arena, I'll be able to use her to lower my crit accurate or crit rate need. Nice. Because she brings 15% turn meter boost and crit rate increase on her A3. So I could use Alan Arrow at 60s. I hope that's not somebody in the free to play. because that's huge. There's another Alan Arl. Is Alan Arl somebody you can get on the free to play in through a link code or something? Yeah, so that might be a sneaky way to lower the crit requirements if I'm building a team specifically for Arena. But I would have to build it specifically for Arena, so it's a bit of a catch-22. Because if I do that, they're no good for anywhere else, you know. Looks like we might be getting up into gold, or no, into silver 3. Or are we counting our chickens before they are hatched? Which I have been known to do. Who was, when you first started playing, guys, what was your Arena team? My debuffer was Siege Hulk. For a long time, my debuffer was Siege Hulk. My nuker was Atel. I started off with Atel. And who else? Oh, I think I had maybe High Katoon was my speed booster whenever I got her, and I didn't have one before that. I didn't really understand the speed thing, which sounds ridiculous because, like, I mean, you go faster, you go first. But yeah, I think it just hadn't settled into my brain exactly the interplay of all of the stats and how important each was. I think I was maybe thinking along the lines of like more damage, hit harder, win fight. But yeah, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. More damage, hit harder, doesn't get a turn, loses fight. In a perfect world, it'd be better in have this team for Arena with your roster. Wukong, Ruella, okay, yeah, Ugo, and Tagwar, okay, yeah. That Savante, that's not a shit team. Arbiter, Ronda, UDK, and Armina. That's, well, 3 of those are Arena meta even now. That's a good team. I think Ronda actually is one that gets underestimated a lot. I'm not saying you do, I'm saying it does happen. 6 hours left on that. I'll leave that for now, maybe, and let my team get hit and deranked. No, I don't need to do anything here, so get out of here. Can I sell off any gear? Yeah, I have to get rid of that. 52 pieces of 4-star, 22 pieces of 5-star. That is very tempting. Tagwar is not it. Early game Arena is all about go first. Yeah, true. Subbing out Tagwar for a second euchre would be the perfect scenario. Yeah. Now, having said that, right, and I said this earlier on, I'll read you exactly what I wrote in the content creator chat earlier on, if I can find it. Yeah, so just an Arena plodding away, and then I come across a +1 Ugo. I groaned at the mistake, okay, because a +1 Ugo, you would have got the same benefit basically from putting them as faction guardians, and it would also help out any other Ogren that you got, right? So I groaned at the mistake and then realized that I couldn't kill the team. So the team was Ugo, Sigmund, Sabata, and Tagwar. They were all They were 40s and 50s, right? But they were built tanky and slow, and I couldn't do any damage to them. And then when Sigmund got his turn, they all put their buffs on, and then Sigmund on his second turn then nuked me with a provoke and decrease attack, and I was going nowhere. I lost the fight, but I thought it was really cool that I was seeing a Go second team of that strength at that level. It was really, really good. But you are right. The best way to go, Svante, is go first, especially early on. So yeah, I think both of you are right in the general team makeup, and then maybe swap out Tagwar for Wukong probably, or if I want that big ignore damage hit, I can go for Faceless. But I would say, actually, your boy Nagorio has a lot of applicability. So when he's under increased attack, actually, yeah, there's a thought, because Sabbatha's going to bring that. So he does an extra hit if he's under increased attack. So one enemy 2 times, one enemy 3 times with an increased attack, and he has a chance of placing block active skills for 2 turns. Then on the A2, if he's under increased attack, steals all the buffs from a target enemy before attacking, which is kind of like, is that the same as Gembo? It's pretty much, isn't it? And he places block buffs. And then on this, attacks AoE and decreases the cooldown of the skill by 1 turn when he's attacking under increased attack. So him coupled with Sabbatha for an Arena and Euchre would be quite good. And whenever his HP drops low, he gets a protected increased attack. I was going to say an irresistible increased attack. Yeah, he can smack Svante, he can. I've seen Ash talk about him a few times. He is a very, very good champion. So I think I'll have to farm campaign on a lower level and then work up through these. So I think I'll go back and maybe try some Spider now and see if I can just crack 10. If I can crack 10 and have 10 on farm, that would be most excellent. I'm trying to think, do I want to change anything in this thing? Maybe just get Ruella out and put go all survivability. I know I have Husk, by the way. I'm not ignorant to the fact that I have Husk there, and Husk would probably be a good shout, but this is also a magic affinity spider. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, Samantha, and I think Sushi actually said that earlier on as well. It's a good shout to farm the event dungeon. So that I'll see what I get here. Like, the dream would be right now to get a drop of a nice Dark Elves banner or amulet. That would really help me out. Ideally, I wouldn't mind an accuracy banner with speed on it. That'd be the dream, because that would help me in Spider then as well. Or not Spider, Dragon. This is Spider. But the event dungeon, now that I have a few more builds done a bit better and Tabitha ranked up as well, it might be doable in the event dungeon. Could you imagine if her A2 had a heal as well? She would be insane. Like, she's just shy of being a Lego, really. I think those were the 4 best books that I ever placed. They all just landed in the perfect spot. None of them went into our A1, and that was our skills fully booked up. Do you think so, Savante? I'll give it a go next. Oh, actually, you're right. Yeah, you are right, but I think I need to level up. Next name, Tabitha. No, not quite. Plenty of other names, but no Tabitha. The increased attack from Tabitha might be enough to get me over the hump of killing the ads on 10. So I would want to get her boots leveled up to have her go before Kale. Oh, actually, I have Ugo going before Kale now as well. So I can get the decreased defense out there. I don't think I'm going to win this, by the way. Yeah, no, I'm not going to win it. He's just going to... He whittles down my guys, so I have to have better builds on those. Like, I have to upgrade. Ah, well, for God's sakes, we can do something with this. Not much, but we can do something. That piece will be going on Ruella later when I swap them all around. And we can level that up a bit as well. Yeah, so I'm so silver poor, guys. Let's just try a quick look at the event dungeon and we'll see what way. So yeah, 10 was where I was getting stuck. No, I got it. I got it, Sushi. I definitely got it. I keep on calling her Tabitha. Don't worry. Now, so we have Kale, we have Wukong, Ruella. No, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I wouldn't mind. Do I have anybody that has a... Perfect. She's not going to do anything, but she's going to give me an increased speed aura. So we'll try it like this. And we'll see. Right, we didn't get the decreased defense on over here. But as you've seen, Ugo's... yeah, so we're still a little slow. And I don't know if it's just me, guys, but have you noticed that the fear seems to have a 100% hit rate every time? It's ridiculous. I don't think I've missed having the fear stop me from taking my turn. Oh, is it? Oh, right, I gotcha. So you're saying when... Yeah, okay. Gotcha, okay. So we'll be able to... I'll be able to neutralize that by not using that move then. Now, that's bad news for Wukong, but I should have her dead before then. Actually, ooh. There we go. Okay, so let's try that once more, and this time not use... Not use the... What affinity is she? Spirit. Okay, I thought Ugo would be landing that there. Yeah, so we just A1. Yeah, we get an extra hit in, but it doesn't make too much of a difference. Oh, we didn't have a fear cripple us that time. Ah, we did that time. I should have... Yeah, so I need to maybe up Ugo's accuracy. And again, we don't care if Wukong dies. We'd much rather him than somebody else. That heal reduction, though, is not nice for us. Let me just auto to see if it can. Skinwalkers, do I have any? Oh, I've Wukong. Wukong's getting a ring. I like it, so I'm going to put a ring on it. Oh, he has one already. Is this a better one? It's not attack, but it is better. And I'll sell that. Do you know what? I'm going to make a really tough decision here, I think. So, yeah, open with the food, or open A1, let the food die and then use it. I think I'm just not killing the food in time. Would you believe I've actually made guides on killing her and going first and all of that, Lark? I won't use that, but yeah, definitely. I think everything else, unless that's HP, oh, it's defense with HP, I'll keep it for now. That's a lot of speed here. It's a lot of speed. So, are any of these speed boots? Speed boots. No, I'll sell that as well. Yeah, do it. Wait, what do I have up here? Speed, do not get rid of those. Yeah, I can get rid of that. That has accuracy, so we'll keep that. The rest I shall get rid of. I'll keep the crit rate. Now, who do I want to upgrade next? Who deserves some love? Well, this is better than what he has. For sure. And free regear, guys. It's so good. So bloody nice to get that just now. I was hoping that would have been speed there. Now, I kept on saying that we need more speed here, so we have to do that. Oh, wow, I didn't even get one level out of it. You've got to be kidding me. So that means it went 10 upgraded 10 attempts from 12 to 13 and burned through to nearly 250,000. Holy moly. I should have went. Look at Ruel, I could have done with that. Ugo. Ah. That sucks. Can I even get one level for you? No, nothing. I shall have nothing and I shall like it. That's basically what the game is telling me. So I think I want her in there with the speed aura, right? I don't have anybody usable with a speed aura. Does he? No, he doesn't. So I'll leave her in place for the speed aura. And I'm just going to click. I can't click auto because what's her face will buff herself. Okay, so we got the decreased defense on this side this time. But it's okay, we can manual for a bit. And we gotta cleanse. I can't actually even revive her because of the death. Is it death curse she has? Death brand. Yowzas. So Ugo definitely needs more accuracy. If I can get his well, I don't need it actually, yeah, whatever, it'll be grand. Yeah, you're not wrong about the damage dealers benefiting the most in early game, Sushi. You know, it's really true. It's on the money. However, they aren't as big. They benefit the most, but they aren't as big carries. So I'll see what the lie of the land is with my characters. And what am I doing here? I want to go in and every level on Ugo in the accuracy thing counts. So yeah, I'll see. Did I get nothing? Not getting one level even. Okay, let's see. Rank and rarity, all of this stuff. Ooh. I'm kind of hedging my bets that I'm going to just get. I'm not going to sell the speed stuff. I just took that off, and that, yeah, I'll get rid of you as well. So 70k going into getting a bit more accuracy to make Queen of Hearts more farmable. Can I get a few levels? I got a 10. Okay, so we're up to 44 accuracy now. And let's go again. Oh, Savante, that's a good shout. 5-star soul for Alice. Yeah, that's a really good shout. There we go. Look at the difference that those 2 levels in that accuracy banner made. So if I had somebody that could do increase attack, yeah, just increase attack, I'd be laughing now because I'd be able to put that on Kale. This is the first time she's survived, actually. Yeah, having the increased attack on Kale would be really nice. That's her down now. Now, I'm just going to click full auto and see what happens here. Why did she not block revive there? What did I miss? Did we cleanse it off? Okay, at least we can damage now. Yeah, I actually, Savanta, you've probably changed my mind. Not necessarily changed my mind, but kind of put my thinking to rights. Actually, what do I get for this? 25k silver. Do I get anything else nice here? I really need to get to account level 40, guys. So I'm going to have to do some farming elsewhere. But Event Dungeon is the place for me for now, for sure. I'm not even going to attempt to try to take that out. Yeah, if we... Is this? What's this? It's pretty much what I'm using anyway. What is Tabitha really providing me here? I've done it again. God damn it. What is Sabitha really providing me here? She's getting leveled up, actually. I suppose that's reason enough. We want Wukong in there. If we took her out and put her in 165, have her start off with that for the it's a 30% increased crit rate. Yeah, that could be valuable. That could be valuable to me. And let's just put Tabitha in there. Actually, if we're doing that, we'll put her in for the accuracy, her in there. Go like this, do that. Bish, bash, bosh. Kale open with the A2. Sun Wukong open with the A3. Just, it's better for the targeting. Tabitha will open with the A1. Thank you for that, guys. And she will, Ugo will open with the Maelstrom rack with her 87. Now 127 accuracy, and we'll see if that works for us there now. If that is full auto, that'll be grand. We'll do a few rounds of that. Okay, so Ruella was down anyway. Oh, wait a second. Did I miss something there? I must have. Or Ruella is slower than I thought. But that looks like it done. No. So I want to study this time. We were... Okay, we have the nuke. Is she just... Yeah. And this is it. I am missing a food champ, but the problem is I'm pulled in several different directions, Sushi, between wanting to farm gear and farm. Oh, nice speed with crit rate and crit damage. It is only 4-star, but I will take that all day. Yeah, realistically, I suppose I can take. She's not doing anything for me, so we can put Heiress back in there, and we'll go super raids and see what happens. I think this works better anyway. If we could just get a bit more consistent at killing one of the allies. It would make a huge difference. But that seems to be a good farm spot for now. Defense accuracy gauntlets in the pinpoint set. Lovely. And speed boots again with accuracy on them. That is extremely nice. Now, who did I say? Yeah, well, it shouldn't. Her buff shouldn't, because it's only going out to 5 people. So really, it shouldn't be triggering it, but Tabitha then is placing 2 as well when she comes back. Like, if nothing else, Heiress is providing us the aura, which is perfect, and she's also providing us the basically being the weakest person on the team, so she gets targeted with that death curse buff. What is it again? My god. Death brand. I have to say, I've never been more afraid of debuffs in my life. Anytime Kale has like a decreased defense or a ooh, I thought that was going to happen. A decreased defense or a decreased speed on him, that he can't get back round to his turn quick enough to heal up, I always get nervous now. I like a pinpoint Dark Elves crit damage amulet, and I'd be loving life. But that's a lot of subcategories to fall through to get the right one right. HP speed, HP res. I do want to, I have an ancient to pull as well, so I want to pull that. Want to level the champions I have, roll up some gear, and what then? I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do all of this. The what is easy. I know what I need to do. But the how and the order of priorities that each of those should take is a different kettle of fish altogether. Just one of the chaps has he's pulled Harima early on, one of the HH team, Neva. So I don't know if you're familiar with Neva, but he's pulled Harima, and I think he has his second 6-star already, And he's farming some crazy level in all the dungeons as well. Yeah, maybe RNG will be on my side. We can only hope. We can only hope. Oh, we are very lucky there. Right, guys. Before I click on this, just do a prayer circle. Do whatever you do. You know, just wish me luck. Say break a leg. You know, whatever you want. Dark Elves, crit damage. Oh, Sylvan Watcher's crit damage. That'll be kept for Ruella. It's not what I wanted, but it will be kept for Ruella. I think that's okay. I think I'm happy enough with that. Right, so I think we'll finish off the energy I have this time, and then we'll wrap it up. And I'll just have a quick look through the account and see what my roadmap looks like. The Jujus, they done all right. Thanks for that, Sushi. They weren't bad. I have to say, crit damage for Sylvan Watchers is a nice, you know, if I wasn't going to get it for Kale, it's a nice secondary. Although actually I suppose it could have been Skinwalkers, or is it Sacred Order Alice is from? Because that could have been good too. I can't, you know, what you guys said earlier on, Savante, especially what you were saying about the getting the 5-star blessing. Oh, Sushi, get the Jujus out again. Get them out again. Let's see. Oh, you're joking me. Crit damage Sylvan Watchers. What the hell? but epic 5-star with accuracy. Okay, I think somebody up there wants me to build Ruella next or something. That was insane. 2 crit damage Sylvan Watcher pieces. I don't know what a Sylvan Watcher is. Maybe the Watchers are like the Guardians, and the Washers are like the people that look after them and clean the place. I don't know. I wasn't planning to stream. I haven't hydrated or eaten, so this is definitely going to be the last run, I think. We'll have a quick look at the lay of the land and where I want to progress next, and then we'll wrap it up. But HP, defense, crit damage, crit rate, HP. Crit rate on an accuracy set is actually pretty good for me, because Ruella needs accuracy and crit rate. No, we're not doing that just yet. Yeah, so if I go and look at Ruella here, where is she? For her A1, attacks one enemy 3 times. Each critical hit has an 80% chance of stealing 5% of the target's turn meter. So that's huge, but it has to be a crit hit, and she has no crit rate in her kit at all at the moment. She can get that, but not just yet. So that's pretty good. Actually, do I have a crit rate glove anywhere? Oh, we do. Indeed we do. Well, that's not even. Yeah, we'll get you one. And it had more speed as well, so that's good. Yeah, look at those. Those are some good rolls. 2 into accuracy and 2 into accuracy. Now, if I bring them to 12 and they both have speed, they'll be excellent. So, as we were saying, going to pull Alice tonight, right? I'll get 6-star legendary accessories for Sacred Order. Anyway, guys, you're coming out making all of the sense, okay? Yeah, I will. Let's actually look at this Alice Chase. So I'll be getting her tonight before I go to bed, probably. Then I have all of this stuff, and I get to this. Then phase 2, we'll be getting all of this, and we'll be getting up to the 5-star soul. We'll be getting those legendary stuff. But the Sacred Order ones are, unless these are specific roles, as in this is attack and HP, this is crit damage with accuracy, and this is accuracy speed, Pinpoint's going to be huge for her, because Pinpoint brings accuracy and speed in it as well, and she needs a lot of stats in her kit. Now I'll be getting a lot from her blessing anyway, as you guys pointed out, so thanks very much for that. But just having the extra there would be a big bonus for me, you know. My 7 days in the game. So are you on about for the, what you call it, the Slayer set? How does that work? Because it doesn't seem to be just a code that you enter. It seems to be that they emailed you something and then you have to go collect it or something, or it gets arrived. Or did you just enter the code in? So is it worth farming up to the relic here? Maybe. This is no good for this. That's the thing. Farming for Sabbatha, I said it right. Farming for, I have no right to be so proud of that. Farming for Sabbatha might be a good way to go. If I combine farming Golem and Dungeon Divers, that might be a good way to do. So I have all of these that I can bring up to 50. Sabbatha I have to bring up to, she's 5-star, I have to bring her up to 50. My next of these, well, now it might be Ruella because of those Pinpoint stuff, but I'll keep farming a bit more and I'll see. We also will get value from both Ugo and Tagwar, so it could be one of the supports. We'll wait and see. But that's where we are at the moment with those. I want to roll up some accessories and all that too. So we have some good bits and pieces here, especially anything with a speed substat or a speed primary stat is going to help us out immensely. That there would be quite good for Ruella, like I say. Substat speed, we have a few new pieces there that we could do at leveling up, so we'll check those out too. And then progressing in dungeons. So you received a notification from the game after reset on the 7th day saying energy and free epic gear or 6-piece gear set using 1-week gift promo code. Okay, well hopefully I'll get that tomorrow. So stage 12 of Spirit Keep, 13 of Arcane Keep, 11 of Void, 11 of Force, 11 of Magic. So I'm kind of stopping around the 10 mark and everything. Yeah, same in Ice Golem. 12 in Minotaur, or 11 in Minotaur really. We know 10 in an event dungeon, 10 in Spider, Dragon's Lair a bit further. Yeah, I'm on to stage 30. Let's actually have a go of this. I said I didn't want to use any anymore, but let's do it. Is this what we want to do? It is. Let's just go full auto, and we'll finish it with this, guys. Hopefully we'll finish with a celebration of Dragon. Nice. Nice. Cool. So we've no problem with the waves anyway. And with Sabata buffing us, we'll be able to have a better time of it. Yeah, I don't know why. The only thing, Sushi, when I looked up the thing after I couldn't get it to work that time, it was saying something about people receiving it in an email and then entering it. So I'll check it out tonight when I get reset anyway. And we'll go from there. Hopefully I can, because Slayer, for the extra bits and pieces with the... from it being a progressive set or whatever you call it. See, so this is what I was talking about with the dragon. Just the accuracy for the guys I'm missing. Now, we did get Kale a bit more accuracy there, so that's helping him out to land all the debuffs. But I was having a hard time landing all of them and basically just wasn't doing enough damage. Now, nearly would have preferred if she had have revived Ruella, because Wukong would have come back anyway. So you just got an in-game notification. Cool. Look, whether I get it or not, I did see something when I checked online about it being North America only or something too. So whether I get a notification or not, I will try it tomorrow. Or tonight, after 12 o'clock. Or whenever the game resets, basically. This will be quite tight. It depends how much... Yeah. Can we get another big hit? We needed a big heal there. Another big heal, come on. This is very, very close. Was that heal big enough for him? I think we have it. Yatta! Very good. So. Oh, HP gauntlets with speed and accuracy. Got too excited. Guys, so that's it. We'll wrap it up there. Thanks everybody for joining me for my inaugural sale of the ship. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.